Do you want me to look at the camera or her?
I was going to say, yeah, look here.
Yeah,
So,
don't look. You're going to be tempted to look at me, so I'll stand back here.
All right.
Yeah.
Like an artsy me looking at you, not looking at the camera, or like looking at the camera?
Look here. All right, that's where everyone
Like
else is
here-ish, like.
looking. I stand over here, so if you do look at me, then you're not looking too far off.
Okay.
Back up in college, a lot of professors, they don't really care about, like, oh, you got a test coming up, I'm gonna give you another paper to do, another project to do. They don't really care about that. IB is almost the same way, only the teachers actually do care more about you succeeding and you being prepared.
As far as the college admissions process goes, IB sort of levels the playing field. Coming from a new high school, sometimes a college can be looking at you as a risk because they don't really know and have a good history of students coming from your school.
With IB and with college, it's more holistic, that it's perfectly fine if you don't do some of it because what you're graded on is an overall scale.
Miss Brodsky, one day, she's not here anymore, but when she was passing by me in the hall was like, you know, Thomas Wagner, you would be the perfect DP candidate. And so that kind of like stuck in my mind, even when I doubted it.
It's the hardest course that you can take, so I wanted to challenge myself, and I also thought it would help prepare me for college. I think that gaining the college credit is the most rewarding, just because you're in there and you get to start off not taking all those easy classes. You get to start right where you need to be, and I think that's really cool.
It was a lot like a big community, especially in my senior year, and I really cherish the moments that I got to share with all the friends that I made.
It's just that every once in a while, like maybe once every couple weeks, like there's just a really intense time where you're just like, wow, there's so much stuff going on right now, and you're like, you know, what do I need to do? And sometimes you just kind of like just stare at your homework and you're just kind of blank staring. You're just like, what do I do now? But like I said, that only happened every once in a while.
It's definitely like a lot of work, and you just have to prepare yourself to kind of take control and manage your time. And I think time management was challenging, but I think over the 2 years I definitely improved on that.
As far as international mindedness with IB, I think just being aware that it's not localized, like it's not just here, and that there are students all over the world participating in this program. It's neat to think of it as a giant community like that.
Definitely when we were all giving our TOK presentations and one student had obviously not prepared and decided to pretend to faint.
The best moments I've had while being a diploma program teacher have been the moments when I get to catch up with an old DP student that's doing something with physics, doing astrophysics, or excelling in college, which many of them often are. It means a lot, and it makes all the work that I've done seem more worthwhile.
A lot of people think that the diploma program is really hard, and it is challenging, but it is geared toward any students who want to put the effort and the time and the work into it.
If you're considering it, there is nothing that you can lose by going ahead and trying it. Some people find that it's not for them, and I genuinely don't think it's for everybody, but I genuinely do think that everyone would benefit from doing it.
Mrs. Thomas, thank you for all the help and support that you've done for me. Mrs. Brodsky.
I'd just like to thank all the teachers that have been such great mentors.
I'd really like to thank everybody. Mrs. Brodsky I think doesn't get enough credit anymore because she's not here, but she really set this thing off, and Mrs. Thomas did an incredible job of following in such big footsteps. But all of the teachers, I can't thank enough for everything that they did inside and outside of the class for us.
Engaging.
Time management?
Useful.
Growing.
Opportunity.
Fun. And I know that sounds completely insane, but I just have forged such close relationships with the students that I've taught in the IB program, and I think back on all the fun that we've had together, whether it was at retreats or in class discussions that, you know, took an odd turn, but you know, when I think about IB and think about being in the class and thinking about the kids that I've taught, you know, the last few years of teaching for me have been some of the most fun that I've ever had in the classroom.
Opportunity. And I think it provides opportunity for learning. It provides opportunity for students to learn to think for themselves and to explore new ways of looking at things. It provides opportunity for students to test their boundaries and to learn what they're really capable of. I just think the one word that describes it best is opportunity.
Okay, can I start over?
Yeah.
I don't even know what my answer is. But I want to challenge myself and it would help me go to college. I just really want to go to college. Really hawk something. You're a hot